LeBron's worst nightmare happens again as China removed the Boston Celtics game against the New York Knicks from broadcast after Enes Kanter speaks out against the Chinese government. Now, I don't know if they're going to have more games removed in the future, I would assume. But maybe it's in this article. I don't know. I haven't read this article. So we'll be learning together. But props to Enes Kanter, man. I mean, after that whole controversy the first time with Daryl Morey speaking out, like Adam Silver said, he has the right to say whatever he wants, but there's consequences. LeBron said he should educate himself, when really LeBron's one that should educate himself. And now it's happening again. I haven't heard a peep. There might have been something I've missed, but I haven't heard anything from anybody. Now it's an NBA player doing it. Let's see if they, and especially Enes Kanter, who's wanted by the Turkish government, still, I believe. So we'll see if anything happens with that, but let's get into this article from Outkick by Anthony Ferris. He says, on Thursday afternoon, Celtics big man Enes Kanter tweeted a video directed at Chinese politician Xi Jinping and the Chinese government calling for the dictatorship to free Tibet. And that's a no-no. That's a big no-no. That is a huge no-no for China. You do not mention Tibet or Taiwan in the sense of freeing Tibet or Taiwan is a country. You don't mention those, so I'll say it again. Free Tibet and Taiwan is a country. There you go. In a nearly 3-minute video, Kanter bashed the Chinese government, referring to them as ruling in a brutal way and depriving the people of Tibet of their basic rights and freedoms. Predictably, last night's broadcast of the Celtics-Knicks game was banished from the NBA's official Chinese broadcast partner, Tencent. Of course it's Tencent. This is a tweet from Melissa Chen. I have no clue who she is, but she says, with Enes Kanter's message of solidarity and his custom free Tibet shoes, oh, I didn't know he had those, designed by Badikau, I don't know. The broadcast of the Celtics-Knicks NBA game was cancelled in China. Remember how the CCP retaliated against Daryl Morey's tweet about Hong Kong? How bad do you think this blowout will be? Oh yeah, that's another one. Hong Kong. Free Hong Kong. And I pulled this tweet up, actually. This is this dude showing that the Celtics game is not being broadcast. It's not even there. I have no idea what this says. It's Chinese. I don't read Chinese. Speak Chinese. But it looks like this is supposed to be read as broadcast option. I don't know. This is just me trying to figure this out. I think this is supposed to be read from the pictures over here. You're supposed to be able to click on this and watch it, but it's not available. So, got that, and then continuing on with the article, the news shouldn't surprise even a novice NBA fan. Commissioner Adam Silver and the NBA have continued to look the other way when it comes to China, absolutely. Rather than stand against slave labor, dictatorships, and the overall mistreatment of the Chinese people and the Uyghurs, the NBA has opted instead to keep quiet and cash checks. Last spring, Silver admitted as much in an interview with Time. Our most significant television partner is Tencent, which is a streaming service in China. We have hundreds of millions of fans in China who we continue to serve. During that same interview, Silver pushed back against criticisms of the Chinese government, opting instead to hide behind what he called global change. A so-called boycott of China, taking into account legitimate criticisms of the Chinese system, won't further the agenda of those who seek to bring about global change. Working with Chinese solely on NBA basketball has been a net plus for building relationships between two superpowers, added Silver. Kanter, showing more stones than silver in the NBA, closed his video by saying, "Brutal dictator of China, Xi Jinping, I have a message for you and your henchmen. I will say again, and again, loud and clear, I hope you hear me. Free Tibet, free Tibet, free Tibet." China definitely heard him, but did the NBA? That's the end of the article. Enes Kanter's no stranger to being wanted by dictatorships, different countries, because he's wanted in Turkey, I think, for calling out them. He's from Turkey. Him and his father are wanted. I don't think his father's still wanted as well. I can't remember the latest on that. But he's no stranger to this, and he does have more balls than any of these guys for speaking out against there, especially LeBron. I wonder if anybody's gonna mention this, if this is gonna be another controversy with Adam Silver saying there's consequences for what he says, and LeBron telling him to educate himself, but something tells me that there isn't. I think they learned their lesson the first time, especially since it's Enes Kanter and an NBA player. I don't think there's going to be any word coming from any of those people. I think they're going to be silent on this. But who knows? But shout out to him. I'm a Celtics fan, so this made me happy seeing this. I'm glad somebody from the Celtics, at least. Enes Kanter. I like Enes Kanter. He's hasn't been good for the Celtics as a player since he's been here. I know they traded him last year. He's back again. But he hasn't been great. I like him as a person, though. Probably disagree on a lot, but he seems like a good guy. He'll call out these dictatorships, so that's a plus in my book. So, kudos to him, man. I am so happy somebody decided to say something, and see if anything else happens with China. See if they take any further action. But I guess we'll find out. But let me know what you think about this. Thanks for watching. Like the video if you liked it. Subscribe if you want to see more. Comment, share. I have another channel called Thoughtful Outlaw where I talk about news in the entertainment world regarding Marvel, DC, Star Wars, Indiana Jones, gaming, and more. I just did a breakdown of the Uncharted trailer, which Uncharted is my favorite video game series of all time. I will say here that I do have some problems with it, but you can check out my video, see what those problems are, and check out the rest of the channel while you're at it. And I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.